MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jacob deGrom gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He will lead this one off today. Now the first pitch. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 110.
The 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there, 2-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses, ball four. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
The shortstop, Dansby.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. First offering on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And he takes strike two. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The 0-2 once more. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 13.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Albies, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. He's set. Here it comes.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to third. That's a hit, the first of the year for the Braves. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
At the plate, Austin Riley. 1-0 the count. Two down, runners at first and second. Fouled off. The set and the 1-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next, it'll be Travis d'Arnaud. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ready with the 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The set and the 1-1. Lifted in the air out to left field. Golden is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And the count will be full. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuña's there for it. 1 down.
Batting second, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. And now the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. One out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone into the upper tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Just hung in there on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis. And it's fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Way outside. 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
The 1-2 pitch. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second. All even now at 1-1. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, Phillip Ervin.
First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Mike Soroka. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He worked a walk to open up the ball game. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Ball two.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. To 2-2 now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia.
Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Batting seven.
Now to bat, Casey Golden.
Casey Golden.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Now the 3-0 offering. Swing and a little blooper to center. Swanson over to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting eight.
Now into the box, James McCann will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Mets go down 1-2-3. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. Here's the pitch. Dansby Swanson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And they go away here. It's a called strike. Nothing in 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have the knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
He's running. And that one yanked just foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Another 1-2 delivery. Runner going a second time. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He singled in his first AB. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch on the way.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Freeman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Braves on top 2-1. Bottom of the third now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
Jacob deGrom.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. First pitch of the AB now. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Popped up. Swanson waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And stepping in, J.D. Davis. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ozuna is under it. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail it here 2-1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
To the plate now, Phillip Ervin, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Mike Soroka.
Into the box now, Mike Soroka, as he drives a liner to right center. Garcia gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
Now the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now
so here's Pete Alonso, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Alonso.
Here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Kyle Lewis, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Acuna's there for it, and that retires the side. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Albies has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away. And it's 1-2. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And a nice running catch here down the line as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Acuna digs in now. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Albies stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now to the plate, Freddie Freeman singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way.
Nope, upstairs.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Right side, but it's well fouled. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack.
Oh, look at the diving stop. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in will be Casey Golden. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, Casey Golden.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. James McCann, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Full count still. He'll try it again, 3-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, James McCann. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Trey Mancini will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. Here's the first pitch. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Robert Gesellman is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Marcell Ozuna. First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next to dig in, Austin Riley. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
A ball and a strike now. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
So now to the plate, Phillip Ervin, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 0-1 pitch.
Down 1-1.
Shoots this one over to first. Oh, he makes the stop. Got him. Doing it all at first to end the inning with an exclamation mark. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. One away now for the Mets in the sixth, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Now the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Down the left field line. Around first, digging for two. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So here's Jeff McNeil as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. A hit and two tries for him so far. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready now is Pete Alonso, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Over to first, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We're through six full. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets 1. All set for the start of the inning, and Mike Soroka will bat next.
Mike Soroka.
First pitch of the AB now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A one pitch on its way.
I got a ball, one strike. Inside, ball two.
Just behind the fastball there. Two strikes now.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate now, Ozzie Albies. He's 1 for 2 in this one. set to deliver the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Weekly hit to third. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
That's one of those do-or-die plays right there, D-Road. Good job there by the third baseman to get it. Has to do that bare hand. That was a strong throw to first base, but just not in time for an infield single.
Yeah, Dan, you practiced this one in spring training, the bare hand from the third baseman. It's not easy. Again, all your momentum's going towards home plate, and you try and find a way to redirect that ball to first base. One of the best in the business, but even he couldn't stop it from being an infield single.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Slow grounder to first. He's got it. The throw pulls him off the bag. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. From the stretch.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. 2-1. Two and one. Here it is. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They still lead it 2-1.
7th inning, correct.
Into the box, Kyle Lewis. He doubled his last time up.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Luke Jackson is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day. So here's Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
The 2-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
To the plate now, Casey Golden. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. No hits to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Can't connect there, it's 2-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run
Now
over at
batting,
first base.
catcher,
Now, with
James
2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult
McCann.
to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate, James McCann. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Albies scoops it up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets strand 1. They're down 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jonathan Holder will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Byron Buxton is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Now the first pitch, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in now, Austin Riley, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home misses above the zone for a ball, and it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Oh, and he clobbers this one, but this is going to be a foul ball as it clears the wall. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. high and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Skied into very shallow right. Garcia has a read on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Blake Trinan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alex Jackson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 2-0 on the way. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Ozuna. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A solo shot here to left as we are all knotted up at 2.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Oh, but he beats it out. A great effort comes up short, and now the potential lead run is on base at first.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
J.D. Davis the next to bat as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings through it for strike number 2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Three-two pitch is down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Robbie Ray takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. At the plate now, Pete Alonso, fouled away. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
All even now, 2-2. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Next up from New York, Kyle Lewis in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Ready with the 1-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
2-1, here it is. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More opening day baseball coming up following this. At the plate now is Phillip Ervin. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next, here is Alex Jackson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Rips this one to first. Well, taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Second baseman.
So the next to bat will be Ozzie Albies. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Here's the 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Lewis waits on it. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. A tie game headed to the last of the 9th. The Mets looking to celebrate in Queens. And now here is Avisail Garcia. He was sat down on strikes in his last
The
at-bat.
right fielder, Avisail
First offering on its way.
Garcia.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two and 0 now. Two and 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Rendell Grichuk will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here's the first pitch.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
A possible winning run on second. No one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Next to stand in is James McCann. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
2-2 to the Mets catcher.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And a full count for James McCann, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he will take strike 3 called. And as big an out as you can ask for there as the winning run stays at third with 2 away now.
25, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Gets the sign, the 2-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the right field line. But that'll land foul, strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third, 2 down. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third, 2 down. Once more, a throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third, 2 down. To first. Freeman is up with it, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for the Mets. Score remains 2-2. Chasen Shreve takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
The 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there. So I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. In his career, Acuna has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Runners are at first and third with none out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Here's the first pitch. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch. Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off.
If you're on the mound right here, why not continue to climb the ladder if he's going to continue to swing at it?
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Lewis looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they open it up to 6-2 now.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Miguel Castro is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. At the plate, Austin Riley, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got 1 more.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Jonathan Villar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But the Braves strike for 4, coming courtesy of this grand slam. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's the Braves 6 and the Mets 2. Alejandro Zepeda is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
The 3rd baseman, J.D. Davis.
And now the first pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That misses, 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Ready on 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate here is Jeff McNeil. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Comes set and the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Lindor isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Standing in now, Pete Alonso, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Albies picks it up to second for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Will Smith takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Next up, Kyle Lewis. His career line against Will Smith, an impressive 4 for 7. He also has 1 home run. He's set, and the pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna giving chase. He dives, but he can't make the play, and this one hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to easily be able to score. But once it bounces over the fence, it's only third base for that base runner.
So here is Avisail Garcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
6-3 the final score today. Robbie Ray claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.